Hey everybody, so today we're going to talk about fishing stuff because I have fished in the past and I wanted to fish again. Boxes, we're going to talk about the different pieces, okay? And I went to a place that is down here and it's called the Palmetto Armory. They specialize in handguns, but they also have a pretty extensive fishing department. And so I was able to put a package together for about $3.50. And I tried to save a little bit of money in different ways, along with a military discount, which didn't, that was helpful too. That didn't hurt. So all the stuff you might expect. Obviously, I'm going to throw a towel in there. One thing you won't see here is a first aid kit, and you won't see sunscreen. It doesn't mean I don't like those things. It just means I haven't grabbed any small bottles and put them in here yet. I need to hop over to the local CVS and find a small first aid kit and so forth. Anyway, what I did have, all right, so no mosquito. There's some spray there. Spinners to put on your line to allow your lures to spin. I'm not a big fan of bobbers, but I got a couple because if I use worms, and even if I use these little guys, I want to maybe let them go on the bottom and use the bobbers for helping me know that something's going on. The pole itself, which is a 7-foot medium action pole, which is what I was looking for. A pair of neostats or hyperstats or whatever you call them, where you can lock them together. This is for reaching into the fish when the hook is embedded really deep, getting a hold of that hook, and instead of having to try to hold onto it with slimy fingers, you can hold it onto it with this and get that hook out of there before you let the fish go. I'm a big proponent of catch and release. A spool of 4x braid. So in other words, 4 strands woven together. Braid was not around when I was a kid, so I'm excited to use it. They say that it doesn't. Hold on to that shape like monofilament line did in those early days, and so I'm excited to see how that's going to go. This is an Abu Garcia. What do you call it? I priced it out, and I thought it was a good price. Revo X40 spinning reel. By the way, guys, when you buy these reels, they're not righty-tighty, lefty-loosey when the handle's off and you have to put the handle on. They're not righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. You have to turn them the other way to lock it in. Just FYI. It took me a couple of minutes to figure that out. A basic and expensive tackle box. I like the kind that fold up like this. They don't make them like they used to, but it's okay. It's got a couple of compartments up here. I put a jackknife in there, or jackknife. I put a knife in there. I put some tweezers in there. And we're going to fill this bag. Probably easily. A pair of scissors for cutting line. I showed you these already. I'm excited to try those and see what happens. It's always a good idea to have some line weights. To help you with your casting when you're casting at a distance, and it's just generally a good thing to have. So I always had a thing of weights, and I'm glad to have that again in the box. Excuse me, I have to throw a piece of trash away. There we go. All right, now what else? I always had really good luck with fish that look like they're injured. So I found one of those. I found a jitterbug. The jitterbugs I've had in the past, the fins were on the face of it, and they didn't collapse. This is interesting that it collapses. I don't know how that's going to go. And I had really good luck with a popper. So I just grabbed a popper indiscriminately, and we'll try that. And of course, the worms, I bought some jig heads so that I could put the worms on the jig heads, and a few different size hooks And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for now. Let's go fishing.